Hello everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. Today's tutorial will be making of the May flying zipper. This is going to actually be kind of plastic pants. Actually making a zipper is actually different method that people are using actually to make flying zipper. But if this is your first time you are watching this YouTube channel, you can go into the YouTube channel itself, and then you will get the tutorial on how to make flying zipper that I made previously. With that flying zipper, actually, it's actually with the zipper extension included in the pattern that I cut out. But in this case, today with this male trouser, the extension is not included. So in case you have a pattern that the extension is not included, you just watch out this video. Okay, so I'm going to already did the pocket, as you can see. Did the pocket. There is also there's also a video on my channel on how to make this type of pocket. Okay, so that is that one. And so what we will also be doing, we will also be making a pocket at the back. This is the front panel. And so after the previous video, actually I show you guys what cutting of this trouser. So after we cut it, then I went ahead and overlocked the whole fabric. Pocket, I did the zipper extension. I actually did. So when you overlock your work like this, it will be very, very beautiful. So this is what I did. So now we're going to actually put on our pants together. So this is the this is there. So I saw everything I pressed out. Actually here is my the zipper extension. So from here you just measure like 7 inches. Let me show you precisely. Let me just see, 7 inches. Because when you're also drafting your pattern, you have your marking. You can mark your fabric where you have your zipper stop. You can mark it. As I have mine here, mark it. It's very important to mark all your marking so that when you are sewing, it will be easy for you. For instance, here is my marking. Let me just see. It's about 7 inches from the top. Here is 7 inches to the marking, and then from the marking I sew this curve, and then I left about maybe half an inch or to 3/4 inch, something like that. So I left that behind. You will know later. I will show you why we left this space. Okay, so now I'm going to do something. I'm going to do my zipper. I'm going to fix my zipper. So what you do is that the upper part, you just put it like this. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing now. So this is how it goes. So let me just remove this. Okay, this is what we do. Okay, this upper one I remove it, and then this is the zipper extension. So how you will fix it is you bring, let me just remove everything like this. So this is a zipper that you're going to fix actually. And so when you want to do it, this is the front of the zipper. This is the front of the zipper, and this is back of the zipper. So the way you will fix it is that you just put this front of the zipper excuse me. You put it like this, and you bring your zipper extension, and then you just put it like this. So as you can see, so I'm going to sew it now. So by the time you sew it, then it's like this. Okay, yeah. And so when you finish sewing this, let me just put my, let me show you, see what I did so far, like this. And I hold it like this, and I'm going to use the zipper sewing foot, the sewing machine. I'm going to sew it, just sew the edges around like this. All right, like that. Oh, one thing I forgot with this with this, actually I fold it into two because I cut it like this. So I infuse it actually to give a little bit to stabilize the fabric because it's very light. So I fold it like that, iron it, then I put it here. So when you are sewing, please make sure that you sew to your marking. It's right here. I will sew to that spot. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, just right here. Okay, so I will sew that straight ahead. So after sewing, it will be like this. All right, it will be like this. And so now with this I will then bring this, the second one I have. I also infuse it that to give to stabilize the fabric. Okay, this is the upper one, and then I will bring this now, the right side to the right side, the fabric. Then I will sew it. Just see, I'll sew it like this. Okay, I will stop where I have my marking here, right here. We have the 7 inches. That would be the zipper stop, right? So I will have that, and then I'm going to sew mine now, and you go ahead and sew yours. And after sewing that, I will show you the next step to do. And as well, this is just the front, and for the back corner, this is what you're going to do. We're going to sew our pockets. We're going to sew our back panel. So this is what I'm going to do. I cut out my back pockets. These pockets, I'm just going to, what I did was that I sew it just the top side, as you can see. I used actually the hem fusible to actually put in the top to make it also quite to stabilize it. And I put at the edges, then I fold it, and then I iron it. Is kind of really very good to use that. I love it. It just really helped me to keep my work easy. So I stitched both the top. I just have decorative stitches, and then here this is the middle of, because what I did also, I iron it like this. I fold it and iron it. So I have my marking, and then I have my marking here, which is the middle of the pocket. So I'm just going to put it right here, this middle of the pocket. I'm going to put it right here where you have my this dot. Okay, so that is it. So here I have my dot. So I'm going to just sew it around. Okay, so I will just use pin to hold it. Let everything go. All right, good, good, good. Okay, okay. So I will go to my sewing machine now, and I will sew it right here all the way, and I will sew it again double all the way so that it can correspond with this, because I did this double stitch. Alright. So I will go to my sewing machine now and do that, and I will be right back.
A few moments later.
Okay, there you go. Let me show you how we do. So this is the back pocket. So I did it nicely. Let's see. And this is the zipper. So you can see I did this nicely here. So now I attach this as well, as you can see. Alright, so the next step you should do now is to actually this together. You just hold it like this. You can see it's nice. So I arrange it very well. That was fast. Make sure you cut off the excess thread. I have issues here. Okay. Okay, there it goes. You can see it really looks great. So make sure you press the sewing or the seam open. So now I'm just going to do like this. So I'm going to attach the second zipper. So you make sure these two actually align together, just the way I'm doing right now. So like this. Okay, so now what you're going to do now is to just grab this zipper, so like this. Grab this zipper like this. So just take it like this. And just pin it like this. All right. So what you do now is to sew this. All right. So by the time you finish sewing, so right now it's already have it. Already have that the fly. You see? So it will be like this. You can see. Okay. So what we're going to do now is to sew this together, and then we'll be right back. Oh, this one thing you should do as well. This one is the back loops. So I just, what you have to do just to cut uh, fabric as long as you want. Just fold into two, you sew it, and that's what I did. I just sewed both sides. Only when I was sewing it, I infused it because the fabric is quite light, and so I'm going to cut this. I want to have this like 6, so I'm going to cut this into 6 pieces. So I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Alright, I am done now. This is how it looks. You can see. So this is it. That is nice. So well, what I'm going to do now is to put it together. You can cover it up like this, right? See? The next step we're going to do now is to take your template. Just going to make sure everything is nice and flat. You're going to take a template, going to do like this. Okay, this is it. Just going to mark it like this. Alright. So with this marking, this is where I'm just going to sew it around like this. Just sew it like this all the way here. And then when you sew it, it will attach to here. So when you open it like this, see, that's how it will look like. So when I am doing it, I will open the zipper. I'll just do it like this. See? So it just if you think it's a bit too wide, what you can do is you can make it smaller. You can just make it smaller like this. So it is actually what you prefer to do. Alright? So you go ahead and do it what you want to do. And I will sew it around, okay? So by the time I will sew mine, and then I will go ahead and do my waistband and the loop. Let me just show you what I do with that. Okay, so this one I'm just going to cut into three. Okay, I'll cut this into three like this. I try to measure this like just see what I use. I measure this like 4.5 inches each. Each is 4.5 inches. Okay, so that's it. So I'm going to. Then you have 6. Then you have 6. All right. So I'm going to sew my. I'm just going to run the stitches here. So, all right, and then I will show you the next step. Okay. All right. I'll be right back.